Hello and welcome to the channel. Welcome to the TMP group. My name is Tom. Today is Thursday. It's January 13th, 2022, and we've got a good one for you today. Appreciate you stopping in. While you're jumping in, please give us a big thumbs up if you like what you hear today. If you don't subscribe to the channel, we do recommend doing so. We come on, we try to bring just a very thin layer of research and explanation and knowledge about the positions and trades that we're making. Today's video will be on stock ticker symbol LCID. That's Lucid Automotive, where we see the stock price and going. Definitely in regards to the concerns or the happenings at hand that will come up here shortly on the 19th with the lockup expiration, share lockup expiration, what we believe will happen with the stock price and how we're going to capitalize on the movement. I do need to remind you that I am not a financial planner. Nothing that I say should be taken as financial advice. No members of the TMP group are financial planners. We're not professional traders. We are simply individuals, hopefully much like yourself, that are looking to build generational wealth. And we're in it for the long term, but when we see opportunities to make a swing trade or put some options out there, whether they're calls or puts, I like to come on and let you know what we're doing. And that's what this video is about. So hopefully you can lock in. It won't be too long today. And let's jump right into it. So if you follow the channel or if you don't, we love Lucid stock. We've been accumulating Lucid stock for over a year, back when it was CCIV with Churchill Capital, the SPAC, and got it pre-merger. We bought it as low as $12. We've seen it rise as high as $70, and we're holding on to it today, where it trades at this time. The video is taken at about 11 o'clock, 11:15 this morning, where Lucid is now trading at $43.37. So, what is happening on the 19th? What do we see happening on the 19th? Where do we think that the stock will go is the question at hand. And more so than the question at hand of where it's going to go is how are we going to play this out to generate some capital, because we do not want to sell our Lucid stock. I think Lucid is one of these stocks that we want to buy it. We want to buy as much as we can and hold on to it, because the price target in the next year for Lucid that we have is between $65 and $70, which is very aggressive. But by 2025, we see this as a triple-digit stock. Lucid makes a very beautiful vehicle. They're doing it the right way. Peter Rawlinson and the team are extremely competent. Their leadership team is amazing. So do some research on Lucid if you're not in it. And if you are in it, here's what we're going to do. So on January 19th, that is the lockup expiration date for the Saudi Public Investment Fund. So the SPIF, the Saudi Public Investment Fund, holds the majority of the shares in Lucid stock right now. And on the 19th, they'll be able to release or be able to sell the shares. Now, do we think that they're going to sell all their shares? No. Remember, their buy price, the PIPE price, PIPE price, when Lucid merged with CCIV was 15. Most pipes are 10. This one was at 15. So they own it 15. It's worth 43 right now. It's almost a 3x. I personally do not believe that the Saudi Public Investment Fund wants to give up their controlling interest in the stock. They have a lot of money invested in it. They're building factories in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia should be the second largest market that they have before Lucid decides to go into China. But again, this is just my opinion and not financial advice. So what happens on the 19th? Well, we don't know what's going to happen on the 19th, but we can assume that history will repeat itself. So if we rewind and go back to September 1st, when there was another lockup expiration date, the stock of Lucid fell 11% on the day of the lockup expiration date. So September 1st, it fell 11%, and that was in 2021. Now, a week prior to that, and we're about a week away from the 19th right now, and I want to put this video out today, so if you see it today, and you like the play that we have, that we're doing, you can do your homework, your due diligence, you can get into it this afternoon or tomorrow by Friday. I definitely want all the members of the TMP group that are going to be in on this trade to get into it ASAP and be into it on Friday, because I think Monday we're going to start to see some really heavy price action. And I think it'll be downward pressure, knowing that on the 19th that the Saudi Public Investment Fund which has a controlling interest, can sell out of their shares. So the week before September 1st in 2021, we watched Lucid stock price drop 20%. And on September 1st, 2021, it went back into the $17 range. So had you bought September 1st at $17, which we did, you're able to climb this all the way back up shortly in a very short period of time, September, October, November, December, January. So 4 to 5 months up to $44. And I personally believe the same thing will happen again. I do believe that we'll see a dip or see a drop. But we are not selling out of our Lucid shares. We're holding strong on our Lucid shares, and we are going to buy puts on Lucid. In fact, I've already bought my puts. The recommendation has gone out of the puts that we bought, and I'll tell you guys what they are right now if you want to take a look at them. So when you buy a put on a stock, basically you're hedging or betting that the stock price will go lower, and the lower it goes, the more money your puts make. Whereas in calls, you're hedging or betting that the stock price will go up, and you'll make money on the way up. There is a break-even point. There's a percentage point. I'll briefly go into that. But if you're not an options trader, I wouldn't recommend trading options. If you understand the options, you'll understand why this is a good buy. So what's coming up? January 19th. So we're less than a week away. Like I said, Saudi Public Investment Fund gets to unload some shares. There will be a second lockup expiration that comes a year from now on January 23rd, 2023, where the Churchill Capital investors, so not the retail investors like you and me, but the Churchill Capital investors will be able to start to unload some of their shares. They hold about $2 billion worth of shares right now at the current stock price. Remember, all of these investors got in at $15 valuation per share, and they're holding millions of shares. So think about what happened with Tesla. When Elon Musk had to sell for tax purposes, we saw Tesla drop. In September last year, we saw CCIV drop. We believe that history will repeat itself. It doesn't always do an exact repeat, but it does mirror. So what are we getting into? We got into 2 call positions. I personally bought the January 28. So I bought a January 28, some January 28 puts, and I bought some February 4th puts. The January 28th puts were $47 puts. So they are deep in the money. The stock trades at $43.50 right now. So I bought it about $3 in the money. They're more expensive, cost me $675 or $6.75 per contract, times it by 100, $675. Multiple puts on the January 28th, 47 puts. The break even there is $40.20. Ladies and gentlemen, we might see that by Monday or Tuesday this week if we don't see it by Friday. That's only a 6.7% decline for a break even. All right, then we also bought February 4th $44 puts. So we're right at the money there. They were a little cheaper, $5.25 or $525 a contract. I bought twice as many February 4th, February 4th $44 puts. Even though the lockup period is the 19th, I did not want to deal so much with the theta and with the time decay, so I brought it out. Half of the puts that I bought, again, were for the January 28th, and then I doubled up on my position, did a multiple on the February 4th. The break even on the February 4th $44 puts that we paid $5.25 for is $38.50, so that would represent an 11.23% decline, which mirrors the September 1st decline. Now, not taking into consideration that a week prior to the stock dropping 11% on that day, it dropped just about 20%. So that's a 30% drop. So if Lucid was to drop 30% right now and it's at $44, that's real easy math. You just take 30 times 44. It's going to drop about, we're looking for about a $12 drop, which would bring us somewhere around the $32 range. That's the justification to the madness of the puts. These are very speculative plays. They are income generating plays. We're not selling out of Lucid because we know with conviction that Lucid is a stock for the future and a stock we need to hold on to. So rather than sell our shares or try to swing trade, and be greedy. We want to hold our shares and make money on the puts because we're not planning on selling our Lucid puts anytime soon. Hopefully you got a little something out of this video. Hopefully it gave some clarity to what you can and cannot do with your Lucid shares. I never would recommend or tell anyone what to do, only what we're doing here. I would tell you this though, and take this advice. The best advice I can give you is to make an investment yourself. Whether you are investing $100, $1,000, $10,000, whether you've got a 6-figure account or 7-figure account or 3-figure account, make sure you continue to invest in stocks you understand. Become invested in something that you know, something that you have a conviction on, and something that you can hold on through the dips, because after the dips do come the rips. Warren Buffett said it best when he said, when others are greedy, that's the time for us to be fearful. And when others are fearful is the time for us to be greedy. I think we're going to see a lot of fear with Lucid, with the lockup expiration coming. I think we're going to see some of the whales selling, specifically in the Saudi Public Investment Fund. And I could be wrong, so I'll come on here and do a recap. Speaking of recaps, a couple weeks ago we did a video on DraftKings, calling out the catalysts of the playoffs, NFL playoffs, the Super Bowl coming up, and of course March Madness. We're up nice in the DraftKings calls so far. We're holding those through March into April because we do see the biggest push for the March Madness tournament. So if you haven't caught that video, go back and take a look at the DraftKings video. Hope everyone's having a great day. The market's a little mixed today. Invest in yourself, invest in your family, invest in your friends, and most importantly, stay convicted in the stocks that you have. Remember why you got in them, and that way the downs are not as heavy. Okay, we love to make our money work for us. Our money's working for us today. It'll be working for us tomorrow. Glad you stopped in the video. Leave me a thumbs up if you like what you heard. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. I appreciate you making it to the end of the video. If you're in Lucid stock, let me know your thoughts on it. And I do hope to see you all on the next video.